today's video is going to be all about making your house a home, or how to make your house a home, and I have 7 tips that I'm going to give you to make that happen. So I've written some notes down to make sure that I stay on track and hit all points, and so I'm going to just jump right into this video and share with you guys my tips on how to make your house a home. Basically, you can make your house a home on any budget, no matter where you live, no matter how big or how small your home is. People who live in their vans, they have this new thing, the van life. They're traveling the world, they're sleeping at different beautiful places in the world, and they absolutely have redid their vans, trailers, buses, and made them home. Like, they look like nice, cozy places to live, and they're able to travel the world. There's a man, believe it or not, that is homeless. He lives under a bridge in the Los Angeles streets, who has made where he lives like a home. Literally, the man has a toilet, he has 2 bedrooms, he rent out space. It's on the streets, but it's pretty lavish to be a homeless guy's house. You can live in a basement or even a studio apartment, you guys. So wherever you call your place of residency, you can most definitely make it your home. My first tip is figure out your style. What style is yours? You know, what makes you happy, what you gravitate to more. There's several different styles. You have traditional, you have rustic, you have farmhouse, you have the modern, you have contemporary. So basically, it's all about figuring out what your style and your preference is. That's tip number 1. Easy, right? Tip number 2, once you have determined the style you want, choose the color scheme. Choosing a color scheme is like key to following a pattern, to stay on track with your theme of your house or your preference as far as what your style is. So sometimes there's a lot of people who always say, how do you have an eye for, you know, home decor, or how did you know to put that there, or how did you know? It's all about just paying attention to things that coordinate with one another and your style. So some people's style is kind of like whimsical and they're kind of like all over the place. That's okay, that's their style. Some people are just, they know what they like, and it's straight to the point. I know I like earth tones, I know I like farmhouse, I know I like flowers, I know I like these types of flowers, and I know I love these colors. And that's perfectly all right too. So you can choose your color scheme, whatever colors that inspire you. You choose your paint colors. You can go on Pinterest to find color schemes. You can go to Lowe's, you can go to Home Depot. You can even go to Walmart and pick a color. That don't mean you have to necessarily paint your whole house. You can pick 1 wall, you can paint 2 walls, you can paint your bathroom, you can not paint your bathroom, you can paint half a wall. Whatever your color scheme is, you can go with that, or you can paint your whole house. You don't have to necessarily do that, but if that is your preference, you can do that. Another thing as far as color schemes is the color furniture you have, the color decor that you have, you know, the color, you know, your accessories. What are your color schemes? So those things matter as well, for not only just paint, but for your accessories as well. Okay, so the third thing is, once you have your home, you figure out your style of, you know, home decor, and you've picked out a color scheme. Now it's all about picking out furniture for your home. Your couch, your coffee table, your end tables, your dining room table, your kitchen tables, things like that. That is considered furniture. You don't always have to go into a high-end store or even like a big store or big furniture stores. I know a lot of people who make good and decorate their home beautifully with secondhand pieces of furniture. They have all kinds of stores out there, Goodwills, thrift stores that are in your local area that have beautiful pieces of furniture that may just need a little extra love, like some extra paint or cleaning real good. But someone's trash is always the next person's treasure, believe me. You can always find great pieces of furniture just driving down the street. I have found some nice chairs just on a curb where somebody just wants to get rid of it. They know it's a good piece of furniture, they just don't have the time to have someone pick it up. They don't have the time to have somebody or wait to figure out the perfect person to give it to. They will actually sit good pieces of furniture on a curb for you to just pick up. So always have your eye open when you're driving. You never know what treasures you can find that way. And all it takes sometimes is some good soap and water and paint. Very, very simple. Next tip for making your house a home is figuring out your home decor accent pieces. Those can fall under the category as your pictures, knickknacks, rugs, pillows, comforters, throws, curtains, plants, flowers, books. All of those things are considered decor pieces, accent pieces to set the tones in your house and just tie all things together with your furniture, your end tables, and things like that. So figuring out those things are #1 way to make your house feel like home, just adding simple pieces. I'm not saying break the bank. You can go shop at places like Home Goods, At Home, Hobby Lobby, Walmart. I personally like to shop at the Goodwill sometimes. You never know what you will find in like a Goodwill. If you have friends who have home decor pieces and they're tired, you guys could swap things, or you know, going to yard sales, things like that will always help you find, you know, the perfect pieces to tie your, you know, home decor in. So always remember that. Find your local thrift stores, Goodwills. Soap and water and paint goes a long ways. I cannot stress that enough. So that's my tip for your home decor pieces. Okay, my next tip is making sure your home is clean. I'm not saying that house has to be perfect. I know sometimes I'll have people come over my house and my home appears to be clean every time they come over. It is clean because I've straightened it up. I made sure it was clean before my family or friends have arrived. And I'm also a person who likes to have a clean house because I don't like to clean when it's all out of hand. I don't like to let it go too far. But we do live in our house. It's not a model home. It's not like, oh, you can't touch that or you can't sit there. No, we just take care of the things that we have and we clean up behind ourselves, and we always make sure that at the end of the night, the house is at least in order. It don't have to be squeaky clean, but it's in order to the point where when I wake up in the morning, if there's anything to clean, it's just picking things up. Not like, it's not nasty, it's not dirty. I always highly suggest. That is simple and that is dang near free. Clean up, just straighten up. When I say clean up, making sure your house is tidy, that's by making sure your kitchen is clean at night. You don't have dishes piled up in your sink. Your counters are clean and it's just organized. If you have it organized, it's very easy to maintain. Also, I would suggest washing your clothes on a regular basis. Don't allow your clothes to climb the walls or just be scattered everywhere. Or I know a lot of us, and even myself, fall into the category when you wash your clothes, you dry them, they kind of sit and linger. Found that after your clothes are dry, taking them out of the dryer right away, folding them up right then and there, helps out a whole lot, and it kind of makes it go by pretty fast. When you start washing clothes, make that your job for that moment to wash clothes, fold, and put them up. The longer you let them sit, or if you even say, I'll come back to them, 9 times out of 10, you won't. Try to get it done right away. Also, set days when you have time to sweep, mop, and vacuum your floors, your stairs, your rugs, things like that. All of those things help to make sure your house feels like a home. Another tip is making sure your home smells good. There's a lot of things out here in Target, Walmart, that aids in helping us to keep our homes smelling good, like plugins, there's Glade, Airwicks, candles, there's potpourri, there's all kinds of things out there. Things can be a little bit pricey, so you want to buy things according to your budget. But if you don't really have the money to go out here and buy glades or plugins or even these expensive candles, I could highly suggest that the dollar store have some good ones. They may not be as strong, but they will let off a light, nice fragrant smell for your home. You could also do this old school trick that I've done many years while having my daycare, was just pouring a little bit of Fabuloso and a little bit of water and boiling it on low to add like a clean, fresh scent to the house or to kill some germs. It also leave your house smelling really pretty. You could also use pine sol or even fabric softener. Those things always work if you don't have the money to go out and spend on plugins, because I know they are quite expensive. So there's a tip that will help you if you just don't have it. Number 7 is create memories. Your household walls that carry memories that you leave in them. Make sure you always have like a loving, fun, comforting environment at home. You always want your house to feel like there's just a big hug coming over you when you're there. You want it to be your place of peace, your place where all the love and magic happens. So that's where you want to make sure that your house, you guys have a loving environment, it's peaceful, it's calm, it's relaxing, not only just for you, but for your entire family. It makes a whole difference. Cook dinner. Cook some dinner, bake some cakes, some cookies sometimes, host an event or like a holiday at your home, a summer barbecue or things like that. To me, that always makes me feel like my house is home, because I create memories within my house that not only my family will remember forever, but those that I love. When someone comes over to my house, the one thing I've always believed in is making them feel welcomed, because people can feel your energy and they know when it's just not right. So I always try to have that welcome, open-hearted hug, or just that welcoming spirit when they come here, so that when they leave, they know it felt good being there. So honestly, that's pretty much it. Those are all my tips that I could give you, like simple things that, like adding a rug to your room will make your home feel warm. Adding some flowers in a small vase will make your home feel warm and homey. So those are my tips. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I hope that they were useful to you, and I hope that you are making your house a home as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. I would love for you to comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you here for a while. And as always, you guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.